So I want to touch upon how the digital revolution has affected cricket. In particular, I'm talking about Bangladesh, India, Pakistan. Now we know that Geo has expanded rapidly through India, but internet connection has also increased in Pakistan, not as significantly as in India, but it has over there as well. And what this has done is that it's created a world of new opportunities. Uh, if you look at the reaction channels, there are so many reaction channels coming out of Pakistan that simply react to Indian content. On a similar note, we now have Pakistani cricketers setting up YouTube channels and essentially giving cricket commentary, and a lot of the times it is directed at India. But in general, they give cricket commentary and they have some clout because of their names, and we're increasingly we are seeing cricketers in Pakistan do this. Now, don't get me wrong, there are cricketers in India who are also setting up YouTube channels. There's a few in Australia as well, but it's most significant in Pakistan at the moment. Uh, so, of all the cricketers, there is one guy who hit 1 million subscribers in less than 28 days, and he also featured in the recent YouTube Rewind, the 2019 Rewind, which, as bad as it was, he made it to it. He made it to the video, so it is a big deal. And I'm talking about Shoaib Akhtar, the ex-Pakistani paceman. So he's hit 1 million subscribers. He's well over 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and he's known for reaching that milestone in 1 month, in less than a month, 28 days to be precise. A lot of people say that he's the fastest to reach 1 million subscribers, and perhaps technically he's not, because there are some famous YouTubers like PewDiePie who just set up another channel and instantly got to 1 million subscribers. But when we talk about organic growth, it's highly possible that Shoaib Akhtar actually did go to 1 million subscribers in the fastest possible way. Uh, but why Shoaib Akhtar? Because there are so many other cricketers in Pakistan and outside Pakistan who have also set up YouTube channels. So why Shoaib Akhtar in particular? That's what I want to talk about. Well, two things come to my mind. The first is timing. So Shoaib Akhtar, if you look at his videos, if you look at his YouTube channel, he totally capitalized on the World Cup, the 2019 World Cup. He made a video for every game, and that is something that is so important when it comes to YouTube, is that you capitalize on a trend, you capitalize on what is big at the moment. That's how you grow, that's how you grow fast. And he did exactly that. But it's not just that, because once again, there were other YouTubers who were making videos on the World Cup, there were other people doing commentary. So what really stood out for Shoaib Akhtar was his expressions and the way he would put himself forward. Now, a lot of people are used to cricket commentary, they're used to cricket analysis. They're used to hearing cricketers, ex-cricketers, go on blabbering about what they thought of the sport, what they thought of the game, how the batsman played, what the bowler could have done, how was the fielding, so on and so forth. But what Shoaib Akhtar does, and what he did so differently, was that he presented himself authentically, and he was very expressive and emotional about what he said. Uh, it's no secret that he's a harsh critic of cricket games, particularly those involving his own country, Pakistan. So that is something that people liked. But he targeted Indian audiences, but he seems to have clout from all over the subcontinent. Uh, the main point is that he was extremely expressive in what he was saying, and he was very blunt, and that is something that people are not used to seeing from cricketers. Uh, so that is something that stood out for him and that worked in his favor. And that really tells you that um, what it takes to be successful in YouTube is not necessarily innovation. You don't have to come up with something radically new, but you have to take something that already exists and repackage or rebundle it creatively into a new sort of presentation. Uh, And that's a very interesting way to go about things, the way Shoaib Akhtar has done. You can see he's a bit more relaxed now. He doesn't upload as often, but he's made sure that he capitalized on the time when people were more interested. And I wouldn't be surprised that with the T20 World Cup coming up, that he will be making consistent videos during that period of time as well. I feel like his YouTube strategy, knowingly or unknowingly, is right on point. What I also want to talk about is that how this digital revolution has completely changed the dynamics of advertising, money, sponsorships. We're aware that some Pakistani cricketers would come into India and they would do some news programs or some commentary in a bid to make more money. But what we see now is that a Pakistani cricketer, or any cricketer for that matter, can stay in their home, in their home country, make a video targeted at Indian audiences, get sponsorships from Indian businesses, and still make money. And that is, that was not imaginable 10 years ago. So this completely shifts how we discuss the game, how, in general, how information is transferred and how you can monetize information. So that's a really significant part of how YouTube essentially has changed the dynamics of sports as well. There's a lot to talk about on cricket. We can go on. There are so many new channels now that are uploading cricket highlights, cricket commentary, cricket reviews, cricket analysis. Cricket in general is growing. I think I will reserve that for a different video altogether because it's a really big topic to cover. But certainly there's a lot of opportunity in the cricket domain as well, and I will go on to touch about that. What also stands out about YouTube as compared to television is that people like Shoaib Akhtar have the opportunity to totally be themselves. You can actually personalize your content on YouTube, which is something you can't do on television as a cricket commentator or a cricket analyst, because you have to follow a certain decorum, a certain rule, some certain rules. And you have to on YouTube as well. You have to follow the community guidelines. But the amount of creativity and the amount of personalization that you have with YouTube is unparalleled. So that is something which I think has attracted so many people to YouTube, so many sports people, actors, actresses, other famous people to YouTube, is that you can actually just be yourself without having to conform to any sort of rules or regulations. And that is also something that's extremely powerful in how monetization is changing and how information presentations are changing. For the key takeaways from this video, why Shoaib Akhtar grew so quickly. Two things, as I said. One, the timing. He capitalized on what was a big trend, and second, the way he put himself out there. It was unique, it was blunt, and it totally worked for him. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and hit the subscribe button if you want more news from around YouTube, more tips on how to grow a YouTube channel, and just online money making videos.